we never really give ourselves the chance to think like, is there actual facts behind that thought? What's up, everybody? My name is Tiffany Roldan-Howell, and welcome back to another episode of the Affirm Your Abundance Podcast. Thank you so much for being with us today. And if this is your first time, please subscribe because we launch new episodes every Monday and you never know what you're going to get with us. They're always 10 minutes long and on some type of mental wellness tip, but truthfully, we are going into so many different topics this season. You do not want to miss out. So in the last few episodes, we've been talking about what mindfulness is, and we've discussed already what it is, how it benefits us, how to practice it, and what's the difference between mindfulness and meditation. So if you wanted to know more about that, check out the past 2 episodes. But today, what we're going to be talking about is how to incorporate mindfulness in 3 areas of our lives that will allow us to become more resilient, have more inner power, inner wisdom, and really be more self-in-tuned. And those 3 areas are being mindful of our thoughts, being mindful of our emotions, and also being mindful of our physical sensations. Now, these 3 areas is different than basic mindfulness because instead of just being in the present moment, with these areas, we're being just a little bit more deliberate, okay? So think of it as mindfulness with a reflection on the side. Hold the judgment. So first up is the mindfulness of thoughts. And when we're being mindful for our thoughts, again, we don't want to attach ourselves to our thoughts. We don't want to be judgmental of our thoughts. We simply just want to observe the thoughts that we are having. So that way we can determine if those thoughts are actually helpful. Are these thoughts actually serving us in a positive light? Because in our minds, we have so many different thoughts. I'm sure you've heard almost 60,000 a day. One of my favorite sayings when I was starting my own journey was, "You are not your thoughts." And that was one of my favorite sayings because in the very beginning, I didn't get it. I didn't understand what the heck that meant. But now with all of my training and my own experiences, I recognize I am not my thoughts because half of those thoughts aren't even mine. Usually they're just a bunch of noise that we've accumulated over the years. And we never really give ourselves the chance to think like, is there actual facts behind that thought? It's a big difference between having a thought and then having a thought that you're putting your belief in. So make sure that the thoughts that you're putting your belief behind are actually yours. Those are the thoughts that we are going to speak life into. And over time, what we'll notice is that these thoughts also affect our emotions, which leads me over to mindfulness of emotions. Now, this is very different for most of us because I don't know about you, but in my family, in my culture, we don't know how to sit with the emotions. We don't know how to feel emotions. That's just something I've personally experienced. And that is something that I really want to break as far as generational curses. As someone who is always made fun of for being too sensitive or too emotional, that can then lead to me suppressing. So that way I come off more hardcore and be more of what I think my family wants me to be. When the truth is, I'm a marshmallow and I cry very easily, and that is okay. I cry for anything, okay? I will cry happy tears, sad tears, exciting tears, and I'm okay with that. When we're being mindful of our emotions, it's allowing the emotion to be, okay? Without trying to suppress it, without trying to change it, without trying to judge it, just saying like, okay, this is what I'm feeling right now. And it's heavy. Just sitting with it, just knowing how it feels, which we'll talk about in a second, but understanding the emotion itself and how you experience your emotions. And this is so important because it raises your self-awareness, it raises your emotional intelligence, and most importantly, it's going to allow you to identify patterns and really see like, oh, you know what? There's a connection here. Whenever this happens, I feel this way. And you're worthy of understanding these connections and knowing what causes what emotions within you. And trust me, because I know it happened with me, most of the time you won't even notice why you feel certain emotions until you're making it a practice. So allow mindfulness to be that key for you and to experience a different life, to experience a more abundant life. And finally, we have being mindful of our sensations. And this is me all day because I am a very kinesthetic person. I feel things very deeply. So when I talk about being mindful of your sensations and the way you feel things in your body, I mean warmth, tingling, not just pain, although yes, pain too, but other things that might be going on in your body that you may not give much thought to. Allow yourself to be present with that sensation, whatever that sensation is. Where do you feel it? How is it arising? Again, without judgment, right? Not trying to change the sensation or make sense of the sensation, but to just sit with it and say like, okay, this is how I feel. Allowing yourself to be in the present moment, experiencing the sensation. And this is huge because let's say there's some pressure that you feel that you're not very comfortable with. So you ignore, right? That's an unhealthy coping mechanism because suppression only leads to manifestation of other things. You can suppress your emotions and your feelings and your pains and your thoughts and ideas all day. Suppress it as much as you want. Just also know they're going to show up in other areas. They're going to come back out. So really just allow yourself to be in the present moment with that sensation without allowing it to overwhelm you. Don't worry if it's a bad experience, if it's a good experience. Just become more aware of the sensation and how it feels within you. And all of these areas are so interconnected, y'all. So what you may not even notice is that just by focusing on your thoughts influence your emotions influence your feelings and sensations. They are all one big cluster. And the more that we're able to look at them separately, then we'll be able to make the connection. It's like you trying to do a puzzle but not having all the pieces. These are your puzzle pieces. And when you put them together, you'll start recognizing that you're able to live your life in a less reactive, less explosive, more accepting, more compassionate, more empathetic type of way, the more abundant way as well. So with all that said, let's practice mindfulness of our thoughts by affirming our abundance together. Get in a nice, comfortable position, and let's start. We'll begin with a big, deep inhale through the nose, and exhale out the mouth. Whenever you're ready, we'll repeat after me. I am connected to my inner power and wisdom. I set my intentions with love. My thoughts flow freely. My emotions are felt deeply. My love is expressed genuinely. Take a deep inhale in and release. Bring yourself back to your body. Allow yourself to open your eyes if they were closed. And how was that for you? Okay, so don't forget to like the video. Make sure you let me know in the comments what you thought. What are some questions that you may have, or what do you think about these different areas of mindfulness? Is it something that you see yourself incorporating into your journey? And if it's something that you already have incorporated into your journey, let us know what tips has been working for you. Like, I want to hear all of it. I want to talk to y'all in the comments, and I want to give you any help that I can to make it better and more abundant for you. And also, merch. Make sure you check out our website, affirmyourabundance.com, to check out all of the merchandise that we have on sale, as well as all the ways that you can work one-on-one with me. I am currently accepting clients for now. So I will see you next time. I love you. I appreciate you. And I wish you a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye, guys.